Welcome to the Green Grape Sessions. This video is not targeted at children. We will return to normal scheduled programming in other videos. Join us live at www.mixer.com/Midgard. Hello and welcome to the Green Grape Sessions. The Kuva grind for the Kuva Hind. This time, of course, we are working on the levelings ups and doing some weekly missions for Nora Knigget, and at some point we're going to go and grab another leash, because why not? I see no reason not to. I'm joined by the crazy bee lady herself.
I've forgotten what viral is.
Viral is toxin and cold.
Okay.
So you must do toxin
Yeah,
with cold.
I got it the wrong one.
Sorry.
See.
Yes. And while Nitty sorts herself out, I will go over the build that I'm using on the Kuva Hind currently. Serration, Shred, Point Strike, Vital Sense, Critical Delay, Hammer Shot, and Malignant Strike. And I'm going to switch out for Primed Shred now. For that little bit extra fire rate and a little bit extra punch through. Because why not? Now, as far as what will go in the Xmas slot, once I've got an adapter for it, it's going to be stabilizer for weapon recoil, because this thing kicks like a mule, which is really, really unpleasant. But there we go. Go to Sir's Gaze for the moment. Boop. Alright. Building, nothing building. Okie dokie. I need a building. I need a building. Okie dokie. Alright, so first we need to do 30 minutes in a Kuva survival. Survive for 30 minutes in a Kuva survival. We're not going to do the Kuva things because there's not enough of us to do the Kuva things. We'll just do it as a survival. I mean, we could, but it's not necessary. Okay.
I don't have the right gun for that then. Are we not doing the kills?
Well, I
Kills.
thought we could do them in the Kuva survival, but okay, no.
Oh, no,
It's alright. I'll change out to something else.
I'm not
I
sure
don't
how
feel
these...
comfortable doing it if you do something on Draco instead.
Oh. I was going to give it a go anyway.
No, it's okay.
You ready?
Yeah. We kill everything now. We kill everything. Everything must die. And cardamom.
Keep the enemy busy while a fellow operative raids the ship for supplies. Ready? Trigger the alarm.
Okie dokie. Thank you for the shield.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time. Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
As you see, the recoil on this gun is insane. It's not the worst I've seen, but it's pretty bad. E.T.'s running off. Where are you running off to, monkey?
Support
Oh,
incoming.
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why you're running off.
Coming back.
You're leaving me all that XP you're getting, I'm not getting a share of. God.
Sorry.
Come on.
Oh, I see you. Secret hole. It's here.
Additional life support has arrived.
Ah.
My
And then you follow it
Warframe is
round.
strong.
Yeah.
It gives you access to each of the things. Yeah, my eyesight still isn't right from the concussion.
Yeah.
Yes, if anyone's wondering why we haven't been streaming a lot lately and posting on YouTube, I have a concussion. So that's fun. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a YouTube video of me falling on my ass and smacking my head on the back of the chair. I'm sure that would have been amusing, but
We spent Friday night and Saturday morning in
no. Unpleasant.
Life support on.
I feel for the NHS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my aim is way off at the moment.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
You just gotta take it slow.
What? So,
Thankfully, there were no breakages.
mm.
Oh, a mini room. Good stuff. Guess where I am.
On my way. Here you go.
Doctor said he's going to have to give up his dreams of being a
Get
ballerina.
ready for a capsule.
Mm. Yes, I apparently have. They've discovered, not because of the accident, but they've discovered that apparently I have fused second and third vertebrae. So, hey, I have no idea why. There we go. Apparently, one of those many times that I've had an accident and thought, sure, I'll not go to the hospital. I should have maybe gone to the hospital. So anyone watching, if you have an accident and you think, sure, I shouldn't go to the hospital, it's grand, go to the hospital, or
Yeah.
at least call your doctor.
Listen to your inner voice that says go to the hospital.
Your shield means nothing
When you are
to
ready,
me.
go to extraction. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
For a moment, I thought you'd lost your shield.
Mm-hmm.
When you said that your shield means nothing to me, I was like,
No, no.
okay, I got my kills.
Nice.
I run around.
Hey dreamers, we are
You got
up
your
and
500
ready
kills?
to party.
Was it 500? I thought it... Oh, I got my
Prepare
viral.
for life
Got the
support.
viral.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna carry on shooting with the Kuva Hind.
Yeah.
Try and level it up some.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Would it help you if we held up somewhere?
Not really. It's the jumping that the gun does when I fire it that's
Oh, right.
really off-putting.
Yeah.
Life support incoming. Additional life support has arrived.
Oh, you've lost your shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just run backwards and forward shooting shit.
Mhm.
Tenno, prepare for life support. I've delivered another life support capsule.
Oops.
We will share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Ah. Get off.
Transference still holding.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Attack us, we will counter.
Oh, my first Xmas.
If you go to this door here, that's where I've got most of them.
Go on. You still need 100. I'll get 'em. See, that was my second.
Got my 5,000 kill. 5,000.
love folks who love what they do.
5 million kills. Yeah, 5 million. Does your Helios still have a shield?
Yeah.
Cool.
Look what our co-operative just found. They could not do this without you.
God, there's a murder corridor here. Like, jeez.
Hmm?
Yeah, just there's like a lot of bruises.
Sorry, I was just back there. There's a darkness didn't. Mind.
That's right.
No shield.
Seems like the Xmas have stopped coming out now.
Very slow. Oh, I'm up to 12.
Nice.
The longer you fight,
14.
the more successful we will be.
11. Let me know when you're back.
Huh? I didn't leave.
Okay. No, in your area, because I just ran there to go and get the resources that. That's my gun.
For the Tenno.
Where's my gun? No, that's not what I meant to do.
Life support has been replenished. Ready for a capsule.
Fucking napalms do not want to die.
$15.
Life support has arrived.
20. 21. Shield up. Two.
$19. $20.
23.
23.
Shield gone.
I'm on another day.
25.
Look what they've just found. They could not do this without you.
$26.
21.
$27. $28.
$23.
29.
24.
That's
You wanna
30.
hit those
We just
high
need the 100
notes.
now.
You gotta mean it.
Didn't tell me shield went.
Oh, I didn't notice.
Sorry.
Awful.
I didn't notice either.
That's alright, you don't apologise for that. Might be good to find somewhere to hold up now.
Yeah. Where do you want to find that?
I don't know.
28.
Nice.
I'm not in your line of fire, am I?
No, I'm still on the table behind you.
Okay. Or 29. Yep, 30. Why does Laura speak in the third person?
Wait.
What? Why do I still have hiccups?
We fought with honor.
Pardon?
What's happened?
Oh, it's one of those little roly balls.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Good God.
Okay, I'm up to 40. My shield is gone.
Oh hell, your shield finally went.
Mine too.
I just put a shield pad down.
Okay.
Why is it I think that I seem to remember, or I used to think that your field ring took double shields?
No, she only takes single. It's Harrow that takes doubles. Alright, let's head to the exit.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're close to maxed out. Oh, actually, no, just check. Check before we go. Head back in.
Okay. I will hide back here. View mission progress. Yes! Max rank.
Alright. Let's head to the exit now.
Thank you so much. Now I've just got to level up the attack.
Okay. I'm gonna get over here and check see if I leveled mine. I'm pretty sure I have. Just to make sure. I think mine's at 32 now. Unranked to 32 should be. Yep, 32. Cool. Good to go.
Okay. Thank you kindly, good sir.
No problem, thank you. That's the Kuva Hind to 32.
So what I can do now is check that, just double check it anyway, and then switch it back to the Moon Kitty, switch the Ignis out to the Quartac. What do you think?
Sounds good. I think I had a message.
Or a notification.
Oh no, it was Xbox telling me you sent me a party invite like an hour ago.
An hour ago? Oh.
Because, you know, Xbox is super up to date at the moment. Well done, Xbox.
Super, darling. Super. Super duper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look how much standing I got for Steel Meridian.
Ooh, 14,000 red veil.
Steel Meridian, 21,678.
Nice.
I'll get a couple more
I'm
mods.
nearly maxed out Steel Meridian. I think I might have actually maxed out Steel Meridian.
I'm gonna get some
Sure did. Alright.
SS Prime Systems BP,
Relic
BP,
Prime.
Ninkandi, Gaza,
Galaxy Limbo, Neo Meso, Neo
Yep.
Lith, Axie Lith Meso. Okay.
Mesa Licks Pixie Dust.
Mm.
I don't know what that is.
So I need 43,000. Yeah, that should be enough.
That's it, yeah, look.
Nice.
So now I can put those last two mods,
Mm-hmm.
which was Jolt and Pistol Pestilence.
Sure.
Which is the ones we agreed on the last time.
Cool.
And then switch that back to Moon Kite.
Mm-hmm.
Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Oh, my fingers.
Hello, Mr. Joe.
I'm going to form this bad Mama Jamma one more time.
Oh, that's so soy. Binglebot.
Oh, fucking hell.
Okay.
My head is caning right now. Oh, yeah.
So we may have got a couple more Kuva leashes.
Mm.
And
Right.
yeah.
I go with... I've been keeping Mr. Joe. Mm-hmm. Sure do. Right. Let's stick that on for the moment. No, I'm going to stick rhyme rounds on for the moment. Let's stick with a cold.
Do you know how long this intermission Nightwave is up for?
No, it takes too fucking long. That's how long it's up for. Although I'm kind of glad because it's meaning we don't need to push and mess
Flash
around.
and bite. The day is won, not with a strike
Okay,
to
I've only
heart,
got 30 at the
but
moment.
100 cuts abound.
Potato.
Ditto.
How's Destiny
Coming up
going?
next.
Oh, it's going.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and put down the...
I forgot my drink.
You shouldn't forget that. You should drink it. Alright, I am format.
Cool.
Well, how much does Argon's 135? So I'll take it to 140, 150? 150 something. Crit chance. Yeah, why not?
Do you have a primary or secondary big weapon with you?
Azura's Gaze.
We could try and do that Kuva survival if you want. Or shall we go somewhere that does Xmas?
I don't know. Whatever you fancy. You see what the I know we've got to do 3 assassinations. Rescue, interception, assassination. Don't want to do any of those. Nope. You can keep it. We could knock out some assassinations quick. There we go. Plus this may give me the rail mower that I'm looking for. Sure. Fuck you, Abstra.
Fuck you, Neebs. They've got to bring back the old X-Men now.
We need
Would
to
be
find
nice.
the VIP.
Yeah.
Take them down.
They're not
Do not
gonna
let the
know.
target escape.
I know. Oh, wrong one. I don't know why I put a shield pad down. Not if I needed it.
Yeah, not for these guys.
No. Damn you, force of habit.
No. Sure that guy said he's going to send us to Gitmo.
Is it? Did he buy us tickets?
Mm.
Enemies, you know, it'd be nice if you didn't keep walking into me. I need to test my gun. Gitmo. Sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you, Eli. What is it? A secondary fire?
With you, it's hip fire for automatic, aim for...
No.
Yeah, no, that's what it is. You have to aim for single shot, hip fire for automatic.
Alright, okay.
So there is no actual way of changing the fire rate with yours, it just does it based on what you do.
Ah, okay.
This is a really long run to this guy.
Is this the one that we don't know we've killed him?
Yeah, okay.
Corpus Walkers, your location.
So we've started watching Picard now. I think we're about the 4th episode in there. And it's very good, I like it.
Yeah, I've only think the third one manual. The app has ran out.
Right.
What's it on for you guys?
GGS. Yeah.
Oh, CBS.
TV.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's regular TV. But...
Yeah, it's actually on Amazon Prime for us. It's the only way we can get it.
Yeah, he just gave me his account for Amazon Prime, but really weird. I can hear it. Like I can sign in and hit a movie and I can hear the voice.
Right.
But there's no, it's all black screen. But if I hit fast forward, it pulls it up and I can, it shows the deals on the bottom. I don't know what the causes that.
I don't know. That's a really weird one.
Target down.
Yeah,
Assassination contract
I mean,
Great work,
we use it
General.
on our TV, so we're logged into it with our TV rather than with our Xbox. It might be an Xbox issue. I don't know.
Mine's on my Xbox.
No, yours is on the Xbox. Oh yeah, yours is on the
Because
Xbox.
my TV's just a normal TV.
Yeah. Really?
Did I cause it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
Alright. Sorry, I was invisible. You didn't know I was there.
No. That was probably me that did that.
Fuck off, Rowls.
Affinity just in here. No.
Such annoying little shits. Yeah, that took way too long. Good lord, that was a long run. I mean, it was a long run to him. He lasted one shot. Then it was a really long run to the exit. It's like, good lord, game.
For me, it took a little bit longer because I was trying to remember the
Aiming.
secondary fire and
Yeah.
aiming, and then when you said what it was, because I was pressing the buttons to try and remember which one was secondary fire.
So, tomorrow, or later today, I have to make an appointment to... Oh, my actions have consequences. Oh, dear. I have to make an appointment to see the doctor, Mr. Gell. I don't know if I told you, but my second and third vertebrae in my neck are fused.
What the hell?
Yeah. I don't know if I told you I went to accident emergency on Friday night. Do you guys call it casualty or just the emergency room? I don't remember what you guys call like A&E in the US. Like, say you break your leg and you're rushed into hospital. Is it emergency? You go to?
Yeah.
Yeah, emergency. Okay, yeah. Well, it's not emergency. He'd be no use. You know what I mean? We went to accident emergency, and because I'd fallen off my chair, and I'm sat in this fucking gaming chair, and it's got that steel frame in it. Well, I tried to scoot it forwards, and for some reason the wheels locked in place, and the chair just tipped forwards and tipped me off. And I landed on my ass, and when I landed on my ass, the head of the chair, all its weight came right down on the back of my head, at the top of the neck and just below the skull, right? Which, instant concussion. There's no way around it. You get a concussion, you get hit like that. And I thought, you know, oh, I'm concussed, you know, fuck it, whatever, you know, I'll just stay awake for a little while and, you know, fuck it, that'll do. It seemed like a mild concussion, so I was like, well, fuck it, you know, it's only a mild concussion, I'll go to sleep. Woke up, and it wasn't a mild concussion. It had gotten much worse when I went for a lie down. To the point where I'm still concussed, can barely see what I'm doing. My eyesight is, like, I can't focus on anything. So that's fun. And splitting headache, extremely dizzy, you know, thought, oh fuck, you know, better go to the hospital. Went to A&E, sat there for 7.5 hours before they actually fucking got around to seeing this and sorting it out. And anyway, they did an X-ray on me to, you know, make sure there wasn't a break. And the doctor comes out and says, yeah, I've got some good news. There's no break. I said, oh, good. So it's just a bad concussion. He says, yeah, it's just a bad concussion. You know, it'll take a little while to get over. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And he said, but we did see something on the X-ray. I was like, okay. Do you want to finish that sentence? Because, you know, that's kind of a worrying thing to say to someone. And he said, yeah, did you know that your second and third vertebrae are fused? And I was like, no. He says, yeah, your second and third vertebrae in your neck are fused. And I'm like, well, how would that have happened? And he says, well, an accident. And I was like, okay. He says, so have you ever had an accident where you've hurt your neck? I'm like, well, throughout my life, many times. He says, did you ever go to the hospital with any of those? Well, no, I didn't, and none of them were particularly serious. And he says, no, one of them was serious. Yeah, one of them was a lot more serious than I thought, apparently. So, yeah, should have maybe gone to hospital.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, but so I'm going to make an appointment today to speak to my doctor, find out, you know, what does that mean. I know that there's nothing they can do to fix it, because once the vertebrae's fused, that's it, it's permanently like that. There is no flame fighter data for Equinox.
Your death will be...
You know, once it's fused, that's it, it's fused. There's no coming back, because they can't put cartilage back between the bone. If they could, you know, arthritis would never be a problem. You know what I mean? So I know that that's something they can't fix. But what it can tell me is whether these, you know, I'm getting this weird dizziness and permanent headaches all the time. That could be what's causing it. Which, if it is, that's, you know, both great. I now know what it is, but bad. There's nothing that they can do about it.
Watch yourself. Grenier are on the way.
So yeah, so I get to go to the doctor and see what the fuck.
Let my gavel ring justice off your thin tin skull.
Where did he go? Look. Jump up.
Gonna pull this ocean down on us if I have to.
Yes, Teal. You do that. You pull the ocean down on top of us.
Come near me, and I'll pound you into a tiny cube.
I like Teal. He's an idiot, but I like him. Maniacs. Maniacs? plastids off that one. Teal, where are you? There you
This is for the tube men.
go. This is for the tube man.
Fear will not control me.
Okay, Teal.
Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run.
I really hate these maniacs. Come on, dudes. Where'd you go?
Die, lizard, leech, bloody worm.
Got someone through the wall. Good down.
Target down. Assassination project complete. Great work, Tenno.
Ooh, maniac. Ah. They didn't drop anything. The drop rate for these ash stuff is so ridiculously low. That's 2 assassinates done. There was a green drop over there, you didn't tell me that. It's okay. You haven't muted.
Sorry, I was having some juice earlier.
Gonna get that elderberry one?
Oh, elderberry.
Yeah, we could have hardcore elderberry. Who's on council chat tonight? Viv, Furious Kaiser, God of Super Wheat, L115A3, SSJ, Dr. Tweak, and Toothless Apollo. Nobody. Oh no, my consequences have actions. Shut up, Stalker. Douche nugget. Ooh, take a wee bit more.
Would you?
My consequences have no actions, apparently.
Really? Apparently the Stalker's not interested in coming after you.
I'm very
Nope.
excited now.
He hardly is.
Die.
Vampire mode.
Are you ready?
Operator, are you
Yup, yup.
enjoying the view?
Operator, I'm enjoying the view. Yeah, there's a couple of times throughout my life that I could have damaged my neck like that. The top most likely 3 is when I,
Grenier researcher
the second
Becker has
teacher at
made
martial arts put my
alarming
head through a
strides in the
drywall.
field of gene repair. His work would
And
only reverse centuries of deterioration due to excessive pain, but also
one
allow
would
for
be
stronger and
when I got
deadlier genetic effects. Eliminate regular
dropped on
and
my
put
head as a
stop to
small
his work.
child, by my mother. And one could be when I was fell off a wall onto a car when I was a young lad. But the weird thing is that I've had like scans and shit recently, like an MRI fairly recently, and it didn't show up on that. So I mean, I can't think of anything recently that I've done that could have caused that.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I was about to ask where the enemies were, if there were any.
Bing. All I know is that this ocean is very, very deep.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's taking a while to get to. Oh, here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Jump on.
Gonna pull this ocean down on us if I have to. Would you look at you? Worthless, ugly freaks.
Oh, you say the sweetest things.
Alright. Come on. Come on, maniacs. Come out and play.
Putting a health pad down.
Don't worry about it. Oh. Just waiting on him coming out.
He's here.
He's gone.
He was here. Cheated.
He cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere left to hide. Nowhere left to run. Come near me, and I'll pound you into
This
a tiny
is the
cube.
Come on, maniacs. Okay. Hello?
Die, lizard, leech, bloody worm!
What, for your funeral? Okay. He says we should have come dressed for a funeral either.
Hmm.
They
I did.
won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get
She's
out
not
of
seen
here.
my Hildren. She's lovely and smart.
It was a close one.
Oh, sentient tombs found. In here.
There you go.
It's okay.
Mine's Krakata.
Oh. Clem better? There were a couple of containers on the other side that you hadn't broken.
Yeah, I hit them. I grabbed the resources and came on.
Should I go into the...
All good.
On it like paint.
Ooh, lethal time. Sweet.
Nice.
Take that. On it like paint.
On it like pants.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Equinox Night Aspect Blueprint. Good. Good, 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 good. Yay, I've leveled up my night wave again.
Lay 'em low and burn their shadow.
She says laying low and burn their shadow, apparently. That gives me 85. What do I want?
Nobody after me still.
Mm. What do I want to spend my Nightwave credits on?
Kuva probably.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Mine went,
Nora's got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be?
Okay then. Where's the Kuva Fortress? There it is.
Let me just make sure I've got at least one. Yes, I do. Moon Kitty.
Scuba Steve 02 is now a sacrifice to the gods. Welcome, Scuba Steve.
Thank you very kindly.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
I am indeed, ma'am. I am indeed. Ooh, Hildren, Hildren, Hildren. We're about to do 30 minutes in a Kuva survival.
Now, are we getting the Kuva or are we just not bothering?
We're just doing the 30 minutes for the
Nightwave?
Yeah, it's just 30 minutes for Nightwave. Plus that will max out this
Harvesting Kuva nearby.
Kuva Hind more than
Set off
likely.
the alarms to drive out, then steal their Kuva catalysts.
Oh, who's it for? Is it for you? Probably you. You get all the fun people after you.
Predictable.
Neither,
As
it's
expected,
the
Grenier have shut down the environmental systems, sending modified life support capsules. Use
Oh,
these to
yeah,
sustain
yeah,
your
yeah.
environment
Worm.
or attach Kuva catalysts to begin harvesting.
Well, you wanted a new...
leash. Yeah.
Yeah.
27. Yeah, I've missed out on a couple of guns. And I've got a couple of Kuva guns to grab, and then I'll hit 28.
Same here.
Yeah, Kuva runs are fun. I like the Kuva stuff actually. Kuva's pretty decent. The Kuva Fortress is pretty fun actually. Although I think the Requims are... just the difficulty level on the Requims is more enjoyable.
Shut.
Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
That's
Mr.
great.
Jill.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Sam sent me a message. She's like, "Did y'all have a rice explosion?" And it's like, "What the hell are you talking about?" So I'm going to figure it out because I'd cooked today and Real cleaned up the dishes. So apparently, as he was cleaning out the rice bowls, he left shit all over the counters.
Oh.
And she's like, "I was just curious what the hell
Another
happened in the
life support
kitchen."
capsule is
And I was
now
like,
in
"I don't know. What are you talking about?" And she's like, "Look at the counter." And I looked, and I was like, "Holy fuck." That's half of what I
You have
cooked
found a
almost.
Kuva catalyst. Attach it to a life support capsule.
Oh
Harvesting
shit!
Kuva.
Sorry, I was.
Yeah, that
Modification
Brahma's a
successful.
monster.
Kuva. Caution, Tenno. Capsules
I'm on my way.
harvesting Kuva
I
provide minimal
got
life
caught
support.
up doing shooties. And stuff. Sorry.
Yeah,
Did I shoot you in the
everybody
head?
knows.
I did. Excellent. That was a gut shot.
Get ready for a capsule.
Wukong's great. I don't have a problem with Wukong.
The older Wukong was just as good.
Yeah, I haven't actually... was it you that got the Brack, Mitty?
Uh,
The Kuva Brack? No.
no,
Oh,
that was Richard.
Richard got the Kuva Brack. Yeah, I haven't tried the Kuva Brack.
I got the Kuva Seer.
Ah, yeah, I see.
Additional life support has arrived.
I need to get the fire right up. Oh, the Charco. Yeah, I haven't got that one yet either. Yeah, the worst of the Kuva guns I've had so far is the Kuva Kraken. I hate that thing. I hate that thing with a passion. Excuse me. Alright, you go.
I like shooting the little guys. Oh my god.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Well, I don't know, it depends. Depends what the changes to the character are. I haven't actually looked at it, to be honest. I think it's supposed to be a decent status weapon, which, if you like status builds, isn't so bad.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Yeah, the Kuva Hind, this is the one I've currently got. I'm working on. It's basically the Tyrone. And it's
The
got,
Quartek is good.
yeah, the
Extraction
Quartek's not
is
bad
available
either.
if you need it. The raid is off to a successful start.
Yeah, the Kuva Ogress is a monster as well. Shadow, I haven't tried the Shadow yet. Another one. As I say, there's a lot of people still missing.
just going to run around with the paracesis.
Life support on the way.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Shadow. Which one was the shadow?
Another life support capsule is now available.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to... Oh, the rail jump. Yeah, no, I haven't got that one. Definitely not got that one. I was doing rail jack. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the Kuva Nucor. That one might be a bit of fun. Shield standard.
Okay.
Reload.
Get ready for a capsule.
Not get any red crits yet with this. Yeah, I'm not one for Railjack. At the moment. We're going to hit it a bit later on once we've got a few more people with higher level Archwings and stuff. I was doing
Additional
Archwing
life
missions,
support has
which
arrived.
I'm still unhappy about what they did with the Itzel.
There was, in fact, nothing wrong with it.
Yes, yes. Lots of prone changes. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with the Itzel. I don't know why they changed it. It's like, oh yeah, we've got to change the Itzel because people are zipping across the plains and Fortuna too quickly. So,
But that's the whole point of the Itzel. You zip around places much quicker than usual.
yeah.
It's not.
It was a weak.
It's not anyone else's fault if they didn't know how to use it properly.
It was a weak, squishy Archwing that was entirely stealth based. I mean, yeah, there weren't many stealth missions for the Archwings, but it was entirely stealth based and had this awesome ability to get around the map like a motherfucker.
Life support on the way.
Oh, excuse me. Hi. I was wondering, would you mind ever so kindly? There you are. Thank you. And those pigments. Little jester prick.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Cold snaps. Well, I mean, if I don't know. As I say, if there was an issue with a particular mod or combination of mods, then they could have done something about that rather than, nerf an entire ability.
You want to talk about nerfs? What about the amount of nerfs they did to Mag?
Look what our co-operative just found. They could not do this without you.
If anything's had the largest number of nerfs, it's been Mag.
Prepare for life support.
I remember the good old days with Mag. Hitting the entire map with one ability shot that was max strength. Ooh, getting a decent amount of pigment today.
Yeah.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
Lost my shield again.
How's your Helios doing?
That looks grand. Doesn't tell anyone.
This little corridor seems perfect for the just shooting enemies. What do you think?
Mm.
Life support incoming.
Oops.
Did you lose a shield?
No.
Okay.
No. Whoopsing sometimes.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Thank you, Arson Xmas. Oops.
Wow.
Reload. They started sending the other guys in.
Mm.
Shield done.
Yep.
Thank you. Good shot.
It is quite alright.
Okay, Kuva dudes.
When I am able to get headshots, I'm getting red crits.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm still not getting red crits. They should be. No, I'm not. Well, you're getting orange.
The shield dagger is a nice weapon. The melee weapon. That's the first weapon I got.
Yes, that shield has a monster.
Oh, neural sensors here.
Okay. Shields down.
It's so easy to get into a zone of just killing the enemies, but it's so hard to get out of it.
Mm-hmm.
The longer you fight, the more successful you
Helios has
will be.
lost his shield. Ooh, good luck, actually. There you go. Yeah, the accuracy on this Hind's not great.
Mm.
Not too painful, but painful enough.
This needs a faster fire rate. Oh, you cheeky fecker.
1 second. Sorry, I was sorting something. I'm on fire. Oh, that gun is so off-putting.
Mm.
When it fires. That kick.
That's the Hind, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, great.
yeah, you're gonna need to put stabilizer on.
Yeah. I think that may be the first mod I put on it. Is that what you've got on yours?
I haven't got it on there yet. I haven't got the weapon
Capacity.
excellence.
Ah, okay.
I'll have to get one. That's
My
all.
Warframe is strong.
Always build on his build.
For the Lotus.
It's a 70 Xmas kill. I like the way the jesters laugh and giggle when you kill them.
Mm.
It's really disappointing in the Kuva Hind. Ooh,
Mm.
good. He jumped off the edge. I was expecting the Kuva Hind to be really good.
Mm.
I think the nerfs they did to the cone just outweigh the benefits of having the Kuva version.
Mm.
I mean, I get that it was the go-to weapon for a lot of people. Yeah. There's other weapons that have really eclipsed it, even eclipsed what it was before, so...
Same with the Cyanide Gamma Core.
We will all share in this battle. Hold out as long as you can.
Die, dick. Stop hiding around the corner.
I'll be back. I'll be in the restroom.
Okay.
Okay.
What are you doing? Live stream, are you touching yourself?
Okay, I've had to switch out to the Moon Kitty. Because I'm not doing any damage now with the
Okay.
Quartak.
Don't lag much. Good lord. I'm still
I'm at 50.
doing damage for this, but not very much.
Oh, I need to put a health pad down. Yeah, sugar.
My sugar?
Sugar. I didn't see that I was at 225 health. Does your Helios have a shield?
No. Neither do I. Yeah, this Kuva Hind's not bad. It's not bad. It's still holding its own, pretty much. I think more base damage would be good for it.
I'm putting down a shield.
The ADX was good.
I need you to come back in. I can put a shield on you.
Yeah, I'm on my way. More tower white pit. You know what the nice thing about this is? You don't have to run halfway across the map to pick anyone up.
You're just in a corridor.
Killing stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to go halfway across the map for drops either, because someone's run off and
We will all share in this bounty.
decided that they can handle the enemies all on their own, and they can't. I don't mind people who run off because they can handle it, but people who can't handle it and run off.
And you told them, look.
Yeah, you tell them, look, this is going to be harder than anything you've done before. I don't recommend you run off. And they run off anyway. And you're like, well, you just got dropped for the 14th time. Maybe you should stay near us. Just saying.
And then they wonder sometimes why the mission failed. It's because we were too busy picking up your ass.
is not a reference to anyone that's in the party, incidentally. Just in case anyone was wondering. This is an indirect reference to someone who isn't in the party.
But I am here.
No, I'd tell you to your face, Regis, if you've done something. You know that.
Yeah.
Probably better than anybody else. You know that I tend not to be able to say, "Oh no, it's fine. You're doing grand. No, it's okay."
It's fine. It's fine. It's son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do like kills.
God.
What's wrong, Aegis?
I don't know. Just lately, I just haven't been feeling like playing anything, or watching TV or anything.
It's called being
Ooh,
alive.
fucking hell! This concussion is kicking my ass. Like, I can barely see the enemies at the moment. I just can't see properly at the moment.
Drugs are bad. Okay?
I'm sure it was drugs that was causing it.
Just do what I do and just randomly shoot to take over the enemies.
If it moves, shoot it.
Shoot it. If it doesn't, if it still moves, shoot it anyway. And if the person answers back with, "Why are you shooting me? I'm on your side."
Keep shooting.
Oh.
Yeah. Eventually they'll they'll die.
Eventually they'll run into a crowd of enemies and be like, "Oh, now I'm hitting things."
Oops, lost machine.
Eli,
Yes, sir.
I was looking at the achievements and shit earlier for Destiny,
You're looking at
and the achievements.
Oh.
Like to see what all I had left. And I just, for the shits and giggles, I wanted to see how many hours I had played. Then for shits and giggles, I wanted to see how many hours I had played compared to friends. And what the fuck? How in the hell did you and Nitty both get 49 plus hours and 47 plus hours?
What do you mean? That's not that much.
I'm nowhere near that.
What do you mean you're nowhere near that? Should you, you're at like 70, 80 hours?
I think 29.
Yeah, well, you know that all that time that we were there playing it and no one else was playing it, and we were just playing it on our own, getting burned out on it. Yeah. Now you know why we got burnt out on it.
Yeah. You put the time in.
Yeah.
Save the
Plus, the amount of times we were running people through special events and shit.
Through that fucking event that sucked donkey dick.
Oh, gee.
Oh wait, that was all of them.
Oh, at least this time around, the event's not so fucking shitty.
Oh, and Will, so, you gotta remember me and Nitty did a lot of PvP in Destiny 2 as well.
Yeah, I was actually taking part in PvP.
Yeah, we actually did PvP in Destiny 2. Far more than we did in Destiny 1, so.
Yeah, that I'm still surprised by the fact I did PvP. Oh, we can get to the exit now.
Oh, okay. I suppose.
Because it's 30, yeah?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm at 60, the Xmas.
I don't know. I'd have to kill an Xmas to tell you. Wait. Oh, here's one. No, that didn't tell me. Alright. No, Xmas didn't tell me. It shows every 10, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That must be... I must have just fucking killed one and had it pop up and I never saw it.
Mm.
Oh. I'm heading over towards you. I'll find another one now. Oh! Ooh, I lost my shield.
I'm here.
Where are you down there? Let's see.
Okay. 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 Come on. That's it.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find another Xmas. You're not an Xmas, but I'm gonna take your shield anyway.
So Joe, what'd you get your residence power up to
What?
for
Just
the
two.
your resonance power for the obelisk power?
I don't know.
Oh no. Sorry, I was still looking for Xmas.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
For the Fractaline harvest. 20,000 glimmer legendaries.
No idea what you're talking about.
Where you buy the light fuse Fractaline from that thing in the center of the tower when you first spawn in.
I don't know.
Lost my shield.
Why?
I was just wondering. I think this is the last week we can do it.
No. We got 17 days, 16 days on the season.
So you think they're gonna let us go over whatever the fuck the thing is, the 7 billion mark? I know we're at
Don't see any
6.3 billion 2 days ago.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
Just need an X. Enough Xmas systems. Come on. Echo fell. It is part of the Viking host.
Thank you. Oh god, the paracesis is just so
Smart.
beautiful.
Okay, I've killed all 100.
Ladies and
Lucky
gentlemen,
Gimli.
Ooh, I'm down.
listeners
Oops.
of all
shit.
ages,
Sorry, I wasn't paying
I
attention.
present to you
Oh, there's a
Did you
late
get the
Xmas
badge,
there.
GG,
amongst
yet?
us, the
From the
once
thing?
and
Yep.
future badass.
Fucking bitch.
The longer you fight,
Right?
the more successful.
Right, I am heading to the exit.
Okay.
And then we get your Xmas in the next one. I think that'll be my Kuva. Oh, let me check. Yeah, thank you very much for the sparks.
Thank you. Do.
You gonna do it twice?
Yeah, it's time to.
Yeah. Don't go through it again yet.
the damage.
Well.
See how
If
much
y'all
that
pick
is.
my favorite brand of free
After
range
you've
lunatic.
got all of the trophies put up, you do it
Slowly,
again and it'll
Echo,
give
slowly.
you the whatchamacallit, catalyst.
I leveled up mine.
Aha, your Kuva Quartek is a 32. Cool. And my Hinds reached 34. So I need to form it one more time.
One more.
One more. Yeah, slowly. Echo. We're slowly working our way through. Leveling stuff up.
It's so slow, it's like treacle.
Yeah, I think I'll form of this. And then, how many Xmas do you need?
Give me a moment.
More V-slots. Thank you, Echo. It does. Oh, I need 2. Right, 7 and it's not enough of that. But yeah, I'm not really getting the red crits with this.
I need 33.
Thank you very much, Echo. Need 33 more. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem. Yeah. I don't want to put more sacrifices. Yay! I don't want to put more. I don't want to. I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to do it.
You don't want to?
I don't want to do it.
Okay, so that's former number 2 gone in.
That's what I want to do. Yes, good night, Echo. Sleep well.
Good night, sleep well, sweet dreams.
Alright. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. I may need to get a ribbon for this hind for reduced weapon recoil. Because this recoil is brutal. Nah, it's fine. I'm going to need to get a weapon Exless adapter for that. Weapon slot. To put stabilizer on there. So stabilizer will be what goes in the Exless slot. Prime Cryo will be what goes in that slot, so that'll be a D. What else am I putting in there? I could put Split Chamber in there just for a raw 90% increase in damage, but or Bladed Rounds for increased crit damage on a kill. Could ramp up the Vigilante stuff on there for enhanced crit hits from primary weapons, because every hit's going to be proccing that, or proccing a chance at it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to put the stable. I'll see what the stabilizer does, see if that helps. And I think if we're hunting Eximus, Wispy. Oh yeah. Make sure my fashion frame's up to scratch.
Now, what was your estimate? Resonance power or what?
Just their general resonance power of everything. Like I think mine's up to 6,500.
Yeah, mine's at 5,600.
Okay.
Choose that one. Alright, says you to Draco.
I changed out the Grattler to the Larkspur.
Ooh, thank you. You reminded me I need to change out to the fader because I was leveling the fader up. Was it the fader?
I don't remember.
I think I was going to do the fader next.
Would you like a coffee before we go?
Yeah. Coffee sounds like a fantastic idea. That is better. Ooh, wait, there's a Fluctus skin? Oh, didn't know that. That was what I wanted to check. Factions. Strength to the Grenier. Where are you?
Finally got my catalyst done for freaking, that one thing.
That gun and such and things.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it now. I'm trying to Graviton Lance.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's a good catalyst, actually. That's a very good catalyst.
Yeah, all it does is help with range, but...
Mm-hmm.
What does it do?
It ups the range.
Just range.
Yeah, but that's...
Yeah, from where I was shooting them before, if they were really far off, I was getting like 11 points of damage. Now I'm getting like 111. So.
Nice.
It's... I don't know if they've nerfed it, but in PvP it was a fucking monster once you got that.
Oh, it is. That's all I use in PvP.
Yeah.
And I took it on Aegis and I, we went on a strike, and it's one of those ones where on Spiders deal where they spawn in those little fucking blowy uppy dudes, and it was fun because when we first, I didn't realize it. I'm not sure, I just did it at first, but I was shooting one and like everything, because they chain reaction, the more it blows up, the more I was killing everything. And we were laughing about it, and then he's done it and I have too. We went in separate strikes, and people be just hitting their supers, and I'd shoot one of them and it'd kill everything, and they didn't get to kill nothing with their supers. They were getting pissed off. And I had the guys turning around shooting me, I mean, just, I mean, of course they don't hurt you, but just lighting me up because...
Just exhibiting their frustration.
Yeah.
This motherfuckers.
Yeah, I went into...
go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, that was the one I went into PvP as soon as I got the catalyst. Went into PvP in the first 3 matches, I didn't get less than 40 kills a match. I was like, okay. Yeah, this is powerful in PvP. what was it? It was I used the graviton lance. There was a purple hand cannon I had. I don't remember the name of it. I'd have to load up Destiny to tell you. But there was a purple hand cannon I used to use. I'd have to install Destiny to do that. But...
God dang it!
Is it the Midnight something or other?
Is it that one? I thought it was Better Devils.
Oh yes, it might have been the Better Devils. But I know there was one that.
I know you.
It's like a
you talked
two-shot.
a lot about the Better Devils, but
Yeah, it was a two-shot in PvP on everything. So, which was good.
Well, there are two Devils hand cannons. One was Better Devils, and the other was something Devils.
Yours was the Better Devils.
Yeah.
The Midnight was the scout rifle.
Yeah, it was the scout rifle.
Yeah.
And then
beautiful.
the. Go ahead.
I've got one that I've been using. I hate to say it out because I was a fan of the Midnight and the it's twin the auto rifle. But this I'm such a fan of this freaking Talons of the Eagle scout rifle. It's just
make your presence known.
I don't know.
There was one of the hand cannons that you got from Mercury, you know, the board guns.
Yeah, the Icarus?
Yeah, something like that. And that one was another very powerful hand cannon.
Yeah, the Void.
Yeah, I think it was Void.
Yep.
Yeah, that one was powerful. I used to do fairly well in PvP with that one.
Yeah,
but,
cool.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you had to use it. Well, you didn't have to use it. We used it to get. What was it, the Thorn?
The Thorn, yeah.
Mm.
Because that stupid fucking. You got to do Void kills or get headshots with hand cannons. But the most progress was awarded to hand cannons that had void damage that you got headshots with. And there's literally 2 purple hand cannons that have void damage on them. Yeah, Apelos was one of them.
Get ready, capsule.
I don't remember the weapon I used in PvP.
No,
I think it was
mainly Suros and Nameless Midnight.
Yeah.
They nerfed the fuck out of the Surus regime.
Nah.
Then she would throw an Eli and shell at him.
I miss when it was just us lot versus the other team. Like we didn't have a random, and we hardly said. Yeah, we hardly said what we were doing because we all knew.
Oh, I love the fact that there was one match we joined and our team was down, and it was you, me, and Jail Nitty, and our team was down, drastically down compared to the enemy team. You know, it was close to the fucking Shank's calling it, and the rest of the team had left.
I think I remember that because he had actually said, "This is getting out of hand" or something.
Yeah,
like that.
he'd started saying, he'd started sort of suggesting this is going to be called soon, and we were like, well, fuck that shit. We just got dumped in a shitty match, and then we fucking won it, and I think they got like 3 kills in total after we joined. Like, yeah, okay. Whoever the team was in before us sucked.
And the 3 of us were just running as a tight circle, you know.
Yeah, it was great. That was one of the Destiny 1 I never really had a very good connection to, but Destiny 2 I definitely had a much better connection to.
I only wish now it's all the fucking load times, man.
God damn, you're not fucking kidding.
You've got, have they put in more load times then?
It's just, it takes forever to go to like the tower, go from planet to planet. I mean, it doesn't even have to be at the tower. And they'll say, it'll pop up, oh, your connection. And then when you finally load in, there's like
For the Lotus.
fucking 12 people loads in with you. It's like, hey, that's not our connection thing. That's a you thing, you know. That's a
Wow.
Destiny thing. You know, I can see if it was just, you know, like me. It took me that long. But when you got 12 other motherfuckers landing with you, that's a connection issue on their end. You know.
Yeah, actually, I looked that up the other day, and I read that they've recently changed the way we load into shit. So like fire teams all load in at the same time instead of one at a time. And but they've only done it at the tower.
Support incoming.
Well, that's retarded.
So what ended up happening was it waits until it has a full queue of people for the tower before it loads them in.
Stupid.
Yeah. Fucking agreed. That's the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard of.
Here, head back.
Nobody ever accused Bungie of doing stuff
I've
smart.
delivered another life support capsule. Extraction is available if you... The raid is off to a successful start.
Here, I'll do it. That's it. Oh yeah, that recoil mod works.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, that's much better. And Wisp makes this thing fire so much faster.
Tenno,
That
prepare for life support.
motherfucking shotgun quest you done for numbnuts.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to do that something?
It took me a little way. It took me a little while.
God,
It
damn, I
was-
spent like
it was
3
rough.
hours on that fucker today, and I'm like, you know what, fuck this. I'm taking a break from that shit.
Additional life support
Mm-hmm.
has arrived.
And I got 190 kills and 86 close range ones. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, it takes a while to build up the fucking kills you need.
The first match was like, yay! I forgot that the tracker cannon was considered a shotgun. At the first game, I used Lord of Wolves, and that damn 14 shotgun.
Yeah, if you got it, the best one that you can use is the Ikelos.
Isn't that the hand cannon?
No, there was the Ikelos hand cannon, Ikelos shotgun. The shotgun was the one that you had to get from the ogre.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the one that didn't drop for you for ages, and then it did drop, and it was like great, and that was when we stopped playing the game. Like, oh, great, got it. Now we're not playing the game anymore. Okay. Sure glad we ground that one out.
I didn't know they'd done a shotgun.
Yeah, it only dropped on a specific week. Like this, I believe this week is the week that it was dropped.
Capsule.
That reminds me, I need to go do that.
Yeah, that was the one that fucking...
Oh, is that the one where you got to go to your
Mars.
woman? Yeah.
Yeah, Bray.
That was it, Bray.
Yeah, that was the one that we were like, wow, shit, you know, 5 minutes. Like, first attempt I went through, I got it. And then you were with us, and it didn't drop. And I was like, okay. So we went through again, and it didn't drop. And we did like fucking 40 runs, and it didn't drop. And then that week changed out, and it was like, okay, well, shit, you know, I guess we're not doing it this week. We'll wait till it comes out again. Was it 4 weeks, Aegis? It's a 4-week rotation?
5-week rotation.
5-week rotation, okay.
Yeah.
So we waited and finally came back round again. Did it again, did about fucking 80 runs on it, and it didn't drop, and then it rotated out, and we're like, well, fuck.
Yeah, they massively increased the drop rate to it now, though.
Yeah. And then the third rotation it came around, we went in, and Shockwave came and joined us, and got it 4 times. And then we were like, well, fuck that. And he fucked off and left us in the lurch. And there was me, Nitty, and I think you were there, Aegis. And then...
Likely.
That was it. And that you said, well, you know, I'm tired, I'm heading to bed. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose we'd really call it a night. And the boss spawned, and we're like, okay, cool. We'll give it one more go. Thank you for the follow, and the host, Tastier. Much appreciated. And we were like, well, the boss is here, we may as well just blitz it quick. And we blitzed it, and Niddy's like, oh, I've got another Icolos. I'm like, wait. No, not another one, don't scrap that one. That's the one we've been trying to get you. Very nearly scrapped it. So.
Yeah, I thought it was the. Didn't I think it was the pistol or something?
Yeah, he thought it was the pistol. He was like, no, it's not the pistol.
God, I don't remember any. I remember we farmed it a lot of times.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. One of the few times RNG didn't favour you.
I am enjoying the quartet.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's got a little bit of recoil, but it's not so bad as you're experiencing with the Hind.
Yeah.
Like if you have a look, I'm just aiming there.
It's about the same, actually.
Bless you.
Yeah, I just can't take recoil at the moment.
No.
This concussion's kicking my ass. The Hind is very powerful, but when you've got a concussion and you can't see very well, Tastier, yeah, it's the recoil's horrible. I usually don't mind recoil because I use the Euphona, but yeah, it's powerful. It's a good gun. It hits hard. Don't get me wrong. It's just it seems like it's a crit monster. Build it for crit. I mean, these guys aren't high level, so it's not really. Shouldn't really be using it for the single fire on these guys. But
Have you Aegis?
Stuff from Spider.
Yeah, I actually blew through over 1,000 healing elements.
Yeah, he wouldn't let me get no more than 200,000. I still got 200 filaments. He wouldn't let me spend no more.
Yeah, that's the cap to Glimmer is 250k.
I always thought that was retarded. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than the
why
100k that it was initially, but even still, it's like.
Yeah, that's not something that needs to have a cap on it, honestly.
No,
I mean,
it's not like you can use that to get 700 exotics in fucking 30 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Don't understand it. Alright, I'm gonna try auto for a while.
This damn... I've never used the thorn before. Because I've never had the fucking thorn before, but this damn thing is strong.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's one of the most powerful handguns in PvP.
Well, it used to be. Now it takes 2 headshots and the poison to kill someone. They've nerfed almost everything, honestly. The Whisper is nerfed to shit. It's no longer the go-to. They are currently nerfing the Izanagi's Burden, which is the new sniper meta. Well, it was the new sniper meta. Fusion rifle, they fucking nerfed the shit out of the sleeper.
It still does hella damage.
Yeah, it's still really good, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. Machine guns have been nerfed.
What about rocket launchers?
They are still about the same, but it's still, they're meh, They've always been meh. The only good rocket launchers we've ever really had was, well, the Gallahorn.
Yeah.
And they're like, we are not bringing that shit to fucking Destiny 2.
Oh god, I remember the first time I got the
We
Gallahorn
will all
was in
share
the
this
second
bounty.
game.
Hold out as long as
Never ever was lucky to get it in the first one. But then I did have a purple rocket launcher that was much better than the Gallahorn.
Yeah, I've got one now. It's better than the other one. It may just be the rose on it, but that from Iron Banner is pretty fucking awesome.
The only nice rocket launcher I've had so far was the Roar of the Bear.
That was a first run?
Iron Banner.
Iron Banner? Yeah. Yeah, first run
Yeah.
Iron Banner.
Well, they're still giving them out, but they've got different rolls on them now. But yeah, it's the blast radius and the damage on it. It's fucking... The blast radius is damn near maxed out. I mean, it did a huge area of effect.
So Blue Sky, not the...
Huskow. Yeah. Oh man, that Patron of Lost Causes scout rifle jail from the Time Lost Bounties. The roll that I got on this is damn near perfect. The only thing I'd really want to change is the mulligan. I'm missing a shot. There's a chance to return ammo directly to the magazine. But the next one is it's Vorpal weapon increases damage against bosses, vehicles, and guardians with their super active, along with the boss spec weapon mod on it. I was doing about 4,000 damage per shot with the damn thing, and you know how the reload speed's almost maxed out on it. Yeah, it's a fucking monster when it comes to damaging bosses. And I haven't even had a chance to masterwork it either. Well, no. You could use a range increase. It's not that high.
You managed to get any more excellencies yet?
None at all.
So, oh, here's one. Here. Go get your own excellence.
Get you one!
Oh yeah, 70.
Alright, so you need 30 more.
Yes, sir. Get you one.
This is next of kin.
I drink my coffee when you kill stuff.
Yeah, the whole Armor 2.0 update, Eli, is very nice. You know those random numbers that didn't really seem to do any fucking thing when it came to like mobility and resilience and all that shit?
You mean the ones that there was recovery or don't bother?
Yeah, well they do something now. Like my Titan's fucking fast.
Well, mobility and recovery was the way to go before. The resilience was just a waste of time originally.
Oh, it's still a waste of time, I think. I mean, it reduces your class ability cooldown and increases your shield capacity by 1% per tier.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So at the most, you can have a 10% shield capacity increase.
That's actually worse than it was originally, and it was shit originally. Good lord. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not very good.
They scienced it and found that a 10 resilience gave you, what was it, fucking 23% more shields, which worked out as an extra bullet. I've got basically an extra bullet. Great. From an assault rifle.
It doesn't matter how fucking high. It doesn't matter how high your damage resilience is. I mean, a shotgun blast, you're down. I mean, that's it. There's just certain weapons that you will not survive. Oh yeah, that's another weapon that they're nerfing is the shotguns. All shotguns, especially apparently the Lord of Wolves.
We fought with honor.
Well, they've been they fucking nerfed that 3 times, and the nerf didn't take. So, shit, they nerfed it 3 times when I was playing the game still. God knows how many times they've nerfed it since.
Holy shit.
They're nerfing the handling on it this time.
Ooh, because, you know, that's really important in the shotgun.
Well, handling, yes. Stability, no.
Say
handling is basically how fast you move while holding the gun. So there will be no more motherfuckers running around the corner like a lightning bolt and fucking just spinning on you and blasting you.
I just found a helmet. The one I had that's master, but it is mobility 25. It's 9 energy, I'm sorry. I just picked one up. 1 energy. Mobility is already 22.
The fuck? Oh, you got one? Yeah, I got the exact same one. Well, mine's got 5. So I might have more points into my mobility. Yeah. 10 points for the mobility mod, right?
No. There's no mods in it yet. That's what I'm telling you.
No, I'm saying mobility mod adds 10 points, right?
Right.
If I take mine off, yeah, mine's on 22 as well. 22 mobility, 8 resilience, 2 recovery, 9 discipline, 10 intellect,
I can
9
put
strength.
something else. Because I put the helmet on and I'm still at 100.
Oh, you got yours maxed out? Damn. I've still got 4 points that I need to find.
Last couple days.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I still got to find 4 points or 6 points somewhere.
Oberon piece. No, Gordon. No, the one that you killed. Drop the Gorgon.
Gorgonzola.
Yeah, that was an Xmas. I was about to mark him, but he killed him. Killed both of those Xmases that I was about to mark as well.
This gun's got good range on it.
There's one.
I'm at 80.
Nice.
Did you just run back in, you little chicken shed?
It's just fun to hear you say that. Little chicken shit.
One of you Xmas. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. Oh, you are. There you go.
I'm on my way. Oh god, the resources are so pretty. Did I kill you? Did I kill him? I think I did. I'm not sure.
Kuva Hind, Kuva Hind. There's an Arctic Xmas. There you go. Or Arson Xmas.
An arse Xmas.
Arson about. Oh, another one. Nearly killed him.
I need one more Ascendant Shard to masterwork my Hollow Fire
Look what our
Heart.
co-operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Ah, the Hollow Fire Heart.
Yeah, it's such a good one. Still pissed I missed out on that fucking last skin for it.
I liked when you were able to see the fire.
Yeah, you can see the fire through his gut and on your back. Yeah, it's nice. The skin for it made the armor itself look like molten bedrock.
Yeah, you have that one. Oh, Arctic Xmas.
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh,
I still have a chance of getting it through the whatchamacallums.
I don't know.
They call them something different now. Ooh, shit. Okay, I didn't spell. Things you get from store.
Tess.
Yeah. They call it something different now than what they used to be. Fond Memories Engram. Fond Memories Engram, they're called now.
So it was a fond memory.
What
I
they
thought
mean
you were
to say
meaning
is-
the other dude, the 8 of 9. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Let's go.
7, 8, 10.
Arson.
70 Umpty Dump.
90.
Two Arctics over there.
Ooh.
Both bombards.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to trying to thread the needle and shoot
I'm
everything
trying
but
to
them.
shoot them. My gun was like, no, I shan't.
I shan't all over the place.
It's actually a really nice weapon, Aegis. It's similar to a scout rifle.
It's what's the scout rifle in Destiny that when you're hip firing it's full auto and when you aim it's single shot.
Oh,
Or is that the Suros? No, the Suros slows down. No, there's one that definitely
Yeah.
it's full auto and then you aim and it goes single shot. Can't remember. There was that one. That's basically the core attack. It's a full auto
I had the
when
core
you hip
attack.
fire. Yeah. Well, this is the Kuva version. It's a monster. Oh crap! I think I just killed an Xmas.
That's alright.
You came through the door and you're standing in front of the gunner.
Yeah. No worries, don't worry.
Hold the shot on the gunner. There's an Arctic Xmas just there.
Oh, Eli, you remember the wave splitter trace rifle that was for PS4 only there for the longest time?
No. If it was on PlayStation, I wouldn't know about it.
Well, I mean, they tried saying that, you know, like, oh, it's not even that good and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, was that the one that was
lied.
fucking horrendously powerful? And
Yes.
melted enemies like a motherfucker? Yeah.
Yeah. They fucking lied.
Yeah.
That goddamn gun was powerful. It is powerful as hell.
Yeah.
Are you
They were
still
holding
behind
out
on?
on us.
Did you manage to get the missions that PlayStation had, or are you still missing some missions?
That I don't know. I don't know what missions they had that we didn't. I know they did have some, but I just don't know which ones they were. It was annoying. They had some damn strikes that we didn't have, which means they had more story that we didn't have.
Yeah. Operation Puppy Dog and
What? Operation what?
Operation Puppy Dog.
Yeah, that's in here now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know they added that one before we left. There's an energy leaks thing.
Thank you. I got it.
You got it. Ah.
Yes, thank you.
Yay.
Let me see what level my weapons are. And then
Yep, hold on, let me come to you now. Texture AS.
We will all share this bounty. Hold out as
Kuva
long as you can.
Hind is at 34. I need 2 more levels.
Okay.
How about you?
Oh, I am 8. 34. So I need to get to, I don't know, 30.
Is yours maxed out at 34?
No, I didn't say. I'm just having a look. Doesn't say max.
Yeah, that's it maxed.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay. So I just need to get mine up.
Yep.
Okay, so
We can stay as long as you need.
let me just switch out from single shot. Seeing most of these enemies are going to drop like sacks of shit anyway.
Sacks of shit.
Shit sacks.
Shit sacks. Oh, I see resources. Do.
Resources.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just so many resources.
Resources. Under pressure.
Back up to 14 mil. Actually, I was at 15, but then I spent it all on mods. God, damn mods are so expensive. Blame you, Aegis.
This. Yeah.
What? You,
That's a lot to be spending.
I think you broke me in jail.
Shield's gone. Okay.
Quite alright.
Wait. You turd.
Did he steal your gun again?
Yeah, what a dick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to level that up quick.
Master Blaster.
Potato eater?
Yes. Power 5. Get kills with threat level at the Bergusia Forge. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh, you're asking the wrong person. I think it has something to do with...
With killing things.
Yeah.
I think so.
And
I don't-
pew-pews. Lots of pew-pews.
I don't understand what the hell they mean by threat level, though. Is there a weapon called threat level?
No. It's what level your pew-pews are at, probably.
Pew-pew.
Oh my god, I just the resources.
Resources.
Puppy dog, I don't trust you.
Alright, that's 25.
My
I'm
Warframe
going to get
is
it to
strong.
26, is it? Or is that it? Yep, that's me next. Right, you head out.
So I just gotta kill naughty puppies.
I love Wisp. She is so fucking overpowered. A fucking support character that's basically got the power of the sun in her arm. Like, what's that? Oh, you've got an enemy that's really powerful. Don't worry. Every moment your fucking ability touches them ramps the damage
the more
up.
successful we will be.
Infinitely scaling damage increase. Fucking sweet.
Like, think, sun-roasted Grenier. Like, you know the meat of them bones would be cooked. None of this rare steak weirdo stuff.
Yes, I like my steak burned by the wisp.
Yeah. Is that my gun?
I mean, even Arson Exima says this is fire damage. No, it's radiation. Take it back, it's radiation damage.
I think that's your weapon over behind.
Probably. Yeah, it is. They start loading up. I can't buy a gun again. I'll get it back.
I'm gonna drink my coffee.
Okay, good idea. The Celtic Tick Kuva Hind. I take by that. You mean tablets? Oh, I wish this concussion would fuck off. Okay. Okay. We must form 2 more times. 2 more times.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles.
I think what I'm going to form on next is
Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
if I put the D slot there. Take stabilizer off and move that over. Prime cryo there. Yeah, that's what I'll do, but for the moment I'll stick stabilizer back on. And for the moment, we'll stick Rhyme rounds. Rhyme rounds. Rammstein. Rhyme rounds. Rhyme rounds. That one there. I need to get a weapon excellence. Damn it. Oh, nice. Bladed rounds. The next one to stick on. Or primed cryo rounds. Bladed rounds is across towards me. There it is. Yeah, there you go. Okie dokie. Well, I think we check Nightblade intermission.
With the impossible behind you, all that remains
Can't
is
do
what
the
is
fishing because
necessary.
they've broken the right bumper. Can't do the perfect animal captures. Well, we can, but I'm not bothered with it. And then more mine ore. Your eyes starting to hurt? Okay, cool. No problem. Well, well, thank you all for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
And we will be back on later with more Kuva grind for the Kuva Hind.
No longer the cook
Well,
round.
no, I'm still
It's
grinding
time
to finish it
for
up.
Laura
Still got a little bit
say
to go on it.
goodnight.
Do you fancy getting another weapon today?
But oh yeah, definitely. We'll get another weapon later as well. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Take care. Peace. Check out the merch store. Links in the description. Peace.